Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night. These are the instructions for how to complete the Desolation assignment. They should start to be looking pretty familiar to you. So, first screen, we've got our title page. Here is the link to all of the instructions. And then you're going to so rather than summarize Brackley's concept, you're going to summarize Thibodeau's. So what does he mean by, in this case, desolation? So plan the paragraph here. So what's his idea? What keywords? How do you want to summarize it? And then moving on to slide 3, you'll write up Thibodeau's description of desolation there. Then slide 4 and 5, the planning is a little different. So I want you to think back over your own life and think about 3 examples of types of desolation that you've experienced. So can you think of a time? And now what I want here is not the times of desolation, it's the types of desolation. So if you have experienced desolation as being empty of faith, hope, and love, you would put that here, right? So it'd be empty of faith, hope, and love. Let's say your second one is boredom, and your third one is worry. So that's what you would type in that section. Let's get this fixed real quick. There we go. Okay. So then you would summarize. So since my first description is faith, hope, and love, I would describe what that means. My second one is boredom. Here I would describe what Thibodeau means by lack of being full of boredom and apathy. And the third one is worry. So I would summarize what Thibodeau means by fear of worry. So then these are not the numbers up here. These are the 3 types you pick. Now moving on to slide 5, we're going to take these same 3 categories: faith, hope, and love, boredom, and worry, and we're going to do that. So the first one is no faith, hope, or love. I'm just going to put these. The second one is boredom, and the third one is worry. So right. So these my first. Now here, you do the same thing. Summarize Thibodeau's description. You should be able to copy what you wrote here on your first paragraph, or your first description, and copy it into here and paste it into here. Same thing with boredom. Boredom should be your second description. That should be this box right here. So you can copy and paste what you wrote into the summary here. And finally, worry should be the third box. Then, same thing. How does your experience fit Thibodeau's example? So you're going to explain how your experience fits that. And then I've gotten some here on the bottom of these 3 in these 3 tables, some way for you to plan and brainstorm how what you're going to talk about in the experience. Then you're going to pick one of those experiences. So having done this, you're going to decide which one is the easiest to write on, or which one is the most interesting for you to write on. And then you'll select one and write it up. And slides 6 through 12 should look very familiar to you. They're the same thing because this is a narrative. You're going to tell me a story, so I want you to write it the same way. So name the time you experienced desolation, plan it. So what type of experience you're going to write about, you can tell me that. And then these are all the same. So your orientation, remember that's the setting. Describe the experience of desolation. You'll write that up here. This could be more than one paragraph. And then your resolution. And then you'll type those up. You'll write up the experience of desolation here. And then slide 13 looks a little different. I will make it orange so that you remember that it's a written one. But you want to copy and paste the table that you were using. And then these top 3 slides, the example and summarizing Thibodeau, that should be how you explain your experience of why your experience fits with Thibodeau. So good luck, and I look forward to reading about it.